Alright, I've been holding this subject for days though, it's just that because I'm sitting here another day of listening to someone else to see if there's any subjects for me to talk about, but it's all the fucking same, so I'm just gonna tell with it. And that is I want to talk about weird whole addiction issue because I remember some of the previous times where I've been hearing someone ramble about this subject and why this game has been bullshit ever since 2019. Gee, I wonder why. So, people ask, why are you being masochist and bothering to even stay playing this stupid game at all? And, oh, it's because you're getting mentally addicted, and because I'm sitting here, yeah, because people just want to get a good scoring match though, but they can't because this whole skill-based matchmaking has been ruining everyone's day and whatnot, and so people just keep playing, and then and especially when they don't reverse boost slash Cronus and whatnot, or even buy the skins at all. I mean, I mean, I could get onto a whole subject on the whole pay to win bullshit though, but I think everyone's already talked about that Black, ever since I want to say Advanced Warfare started implementing this garbage. Well, actually, yeah, holding Advanced Warfare accountable on why we need have asinine pay to win bullshit and whatnot. So anyway, people ask, why are people even addicted at all? And it's just people just want to have at least one day because, for example, the reason I'm horribly addicted, even though the game pisses me off, is because I just want to have a bunch of matches for me to talk about and whatnot. Uh, uh, and then life before having a capture card, I just want to have a good day, which that led to mental addictions and whatnot. And then just before booting up the game at all, it's just like I'm having a back when I was in high school and the games were a million times more peaceful. Oh, I'm just trying to escape from reality and whatnot because I'm having a fucking bad day and whatnot. So yeah, that it's just a huge mental insanity when it comes to this whole bullshit because I'm sitting here, being Mr. Krabs. Wait a minute, I hate this and whatnot. Yeah, I'd still masochistically play it, and on the days before having a capture card, and I'm sitting here, if only capture cards were not invented, then by all means, the only games I would half the games that piss me off wouldn't even be bothered to be touched. So yeah, that's why. And so then another issue is that I have a subject in mind when it comes to the original Modern Warfare 3 though, but I don't know why I didn't even bother to do that. Didn't bother to cherry pick it's a bit. And also the original COD 4. I mean, hell, maybe I should just use the remaster as well though within the same subject, but that's a whole different time. And when it comes to these stockpiled bids, man, because I'm sitting here, why are you even bothering to play the game at all if it even wants to do? And no, I'm sitting here, if it wasn't for YouTube at all as well, things wouldn't even be, we wouldn't even have half the famous people we even follow to where people wouldn't even bother trying to get tips and tricks. Like people would have to Oh, fun times back in the days of the 2000s where we had to use forums to try and get some tips and tricks though, but lo and behold, oh, things were fun times when forums were a thing, but I digress about it because I'm sitting here, if, but at the same time, sitting here, it'd be nice if half the forums were actually still active because a lot of the threads I read were only obviously made back when it was during the game's heyday and whatnot. Because I mean, there are a few tiny handful, but then after that, Reddit like took over the internet by storm and whatnot. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hey, because I'm seeing here, this whole addiction, I mean, yeah, it also comes back to this whole subject of the whole player retention thing. Oh, it's because, I mean, see here, back when I was trying to talk about that and saying here, why did people even bother to continue playing a game at all, despite that it's on the 360 PS3 era of games? People just bother to actually continue. Oh, because despite the exploits back then, people actually like the game for what it was, so they stayed playing it. That's why. It's just whole convoluted issues and whatnot. And seeing here, people are all hoping for the best and whatnot. I mean, eventually, well, it's a hell of a lot more consistent back then though, because at least we can at least use counteract some of the bullshit by, i.e., via leaving it, yeah, and it's just so stupid. Because I remember, well, actually, not too long ago when they finally made that whole discussion on trying to explain how skill-based matchmaking works. I'm sitting here, yeah, and I'm sitting here, yeah, we know that water is wet, so I don't get why you decided to explain it like that, because it's still lackluster in what info y'all gave us. Y'all gave us and that bullshit, and then sitting here, But it'd be nice if I remember, actually no, not remember, but it's just that one other subject that they brought up with this whole thing, and that is other factors. I'm seeing here, what other factors are there? Because people are all, I mean, actually not all. One stupid thing was all saying, quit backing out of the lobbies just because it's a map you hate. It ruins the algorithm. I'm sitting here, my brother in Christ. Please, Modern Warfare 19. I don't get why we don't have a fucking map to vote to skip system or something, and then because you're all and then having the audacity ask, why are people leaving? Oh, cause that fucking map sucked. It's just yeah, that helps, that reduces the addiction and whatnot. I'm sitting here, I'm just glad that I somewhat broke. Yeah, it's just I hate how ever since 2019 release, it broke my well, actually no, technically it wasn't until the release of Advanced Warfare to get me to retire from playing these stupid games, but at the same time it's like, ugh, did I really miss out on any of the fun? Obviously no, but so yeah, that's all I gotta say. And seeing here, what other issues are there that have been bullshit and whatnot and annoying? Let's see here. Oh, and then ever since I reverse boosted and whatnot during the February trial, it led me to an addiction at all because, realizing what happened to the lobbies whatnot as soon as I try it out, doing it that way, it made me want to go back to playing it as if it was it was the 2000s game. So yeah, that's just fine and dandy. Like, let's see here, if only it had all the systems during the heyday, but nope, the stupid pandemic had to ruin everything and whatnot, and made everything get gouged to fucking $1,500. Just who knows how many more videos I could have made. But I digress. And I'm seeing here, I mean, yeah, well, Modern Warfare 19 is deflated down to like $10 now. It's just I need to actually get my lazy ass off and actually get another copy of it so that I can go back to playing. Go back to playing and putting a dent on the guns and whatnot, because like, there's still some shit that I have yet to even unlock and whatnot. So yeah, man, that's all I gotta say about this bullshit, because I'm just tired of everything and whatnot, and hopefully get this idea out of my mind and actually focus. Actually, not really focus, but it's just I can just think of something else before I actually get into needing to scream. So who knows when that's gonna be.